stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
A couple of interesting stock plays, actually sector plays, on some sectors that are coming back into favor after having been out of favor for a while. That's what we're going to talk about here with Brian Hamilton and Nina Mishra. So, Brian, you have a rising oil market play.
Oh, yes, Valero Energy. Now, they have been doing excellent as of late. Now, they have their Q1 earnings report coming up on April 26th. They're currently expected to see year-over-year growth in earnings just under 40% and revenues just under 10%. Now, this company has consistently beat the earnings estimates. Their four-quarter average positive surprise is just over 10%. But what has been really driving this company as of late is what's called the golden age of refining. Now, the Energy Information Administration, it's a U.S. government administration that monitors total U.S. production and also gives estimates for future production, increased 2019 U.S. production to just above 11 million barrels per day. And we're currently around 10.4 million barrels. So we're seeing a nice continuation of growth through 2019. This has a lot to do with oil being above $60 a barrel. Now, OPEC has really been trying to, tamper down the total supplies, but as long as oil is staying above 60, the U.S. is going to continue to pump it out. Now, I want to show you a couple of slides that really gives you a better idea of how well the U.S. is producing oil here. All right. The first slide we have here is from Baker Hughes rig count data. Now, from a year ago, there's 161 new active rigs online. Now, if you look at the little chart below here, you can see since the beginning of the year, they've added just under 75 new active rigs. Now, on a little more granular level, you can see this on a week-to-week basis. In the third column, total rigs in 2018, you can see consistent uptick in total rigs. Now, the U.S. is just pumping and pumping as much as they can because we're already at record level production since the EIA started taking account of this in 1983. And this has all been really positive for the stock price of Valero. As you can see, since 2017, about the midpoint, the stock price has been on an absolute tear. Yeah. You can also see in the lines right next to the stock price graph here, that's year-over-year increases in annual estimates. That gives us a really nice, solid growth story. And to add to this long-term growth picture for Valero, they pay a huge 3% annual dividend as well. So we have a nice growth story for the next couple of years, and you're going to get paid at the same time.
All right, all good stuff with that company. Nina, you've got some good stuff too with your company. It's a technology play.
So Western Digital is a leading provider of data storage technologies and solutions. They are one of the largest hard disk drive producers in the US, and with the acquisition of SanDisk, they are now in the flash drive storage space as well. Now, we know that we live in a data-driven economy now. Oh, yeah. And in fact, many say that the most important resource in the world today is not oil, but data. And according to WDC, the company, data storage will, the amount of data stored will expand by 4 times by 2020. And in this data-driven economy, data storage kind of provides the foundational infrastructure. And of late, there has been growing demand from cloud-based and mobility-based applications as well. And that is why data storage space has been very hot. And this company reported better than expected results, and you can see that analysts have been raising their estimates for the company, and in fact they have been consistently beaten over the past 4 quarters with an average positive surprise exceeding 6%. Now, if you look at other details of the company, it has a nice dividend yield exceeding 2%, about 2.2%. That's very good for a technology company with great growth prospects. And after the recent sell-off in tech stocks, it's trading at a very reasonable valuation as well. Currently, it is trading around 6.54 times forward earnings. And because of this valuation, you can see that they have style score of A for value, B for growth, and a VGM score of A. All that looks good. And this company also reports next week on the 26th, and it has an earnings ESP of 2.2%, which suggests that the company is likely to beat again.
Okay. Again, good stuff. So do either of you own either of these?
No.
I personally don't, but I have Valero in the income investor portfolio.
All right. Sounds like a good choice. Thank you for that. Don't forget more stock information, not only on these two companies, but on many others on our website, Zacks.com. Get over to the homepage to check it all out. With Brian and Nina, I'm Terry Ruffalo.